There was a conflict between North and South from 1861 to 1865. There were 11 states in the Confederate States of America. And in April of 1865, General Lee surrendered to General Grant in Appomattox, ending the Civil War. However, there was a great deal of dissatisfaction on the part of the South with them losing the war. The same people who had led the secession showed up in 1865 to come back to Congress from the southern states. And the Republican Party, which was the party of Lincoln at the time, said no and create what we call today radical Reconstruction, dividing the South up into military districts until each state approved the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, which were the Civil War amendments. They could not come back or send representatives to Congress or the Senate. In 1867, Bedford Forrest, a Confederate general, started the Ku Klux Klan. In 1877, Reconstruction ended at the end of Ulysses S. Grant's presidency. And all of the progress that had been made towards equality for African American men in the South evaporated within 6 months. The Republican Party of Texas was founded by 6 black men. That's who started the GOP in Texas. Now, the Ku Klux Klan, in concert with evangelical Christians all throughout the South, under Jim Crow, terrorized and lynched an unknown number of African American women and men. And Make America Great, or America First, comes from the Ku Klux Klan. In fact, there were coins, and you'll see at the end of this video one of them, that were handed out with those slogans. So every time that Donald Trump says America First or Make America Great, he's talking about a time when the Klan was everywhere. Like the Ku Klux Klan marched down Pennsylvania Avenue when Woodrow Wilson was president. There was over 2 million members. No one said a thing. And the entire time that Jim Crow was going on, you had the sons and daughters of the Confederacy coming up with the bullshit of the wars of northern aggression or the great gentleman's struggle for slavery. All that's horseshit. They didn't like to work, and they had people that could work for them that were a different color, and they were racist. Slavery. Nikki Haley, the Civil War was about slavery. So when you see these MAGA Republicans spouting this horseshit of Make America Great or America First, please know that they're sending a signal that they support the Ku Klux Klan, Christian nationalism, and the end of civil rights for African Americans. Not only are they reprehensible towards women, the GOP is reprehensible towards people that don't have the same skin color that I have. This is the other aspect of the GOP that needs to be spoken about as much as I'm talking about abortion. The GOP has been reprehensible. They had an interview with Marjorie Taylor Greene in her gym in her house, and you could see the Confederate flag there. The Confederate flag stood for hate of African Americans, because they wanted to keep them as slaves. Anyone who supports that supports the Ku Klux Klan, which means the Republican Party is in bed with white nationalism. If you're okay with that, at least we know who you are. The red hat definitely gives it away. We know who the morons are. The guys have bought enough crap from Donald Trump to keep them afloat. Racism, misogyny. What has the GOP offered for you? And by the way, they want to get rid of free and reduced lunch for children. And there are 15 states where there was free lunch offered to children over the summer, and Republican governors said no. Remember to vote true and blue.